Welcome to version 2 of the Vigilant Society of Engineers presentation on implementing a simple fire alarm system. I'm your presenter, Prince Watson, electrical engineer by profession and also a fire alarm electrician. First, let me introduce to you what we'll be speaking on. So we'll be going into the programming of fire alarm device and module, followed by the types of module. Then we're explaining how one can program the setting on the fire alarm control panel. Also, we'll be talking about understanding trouble, supervisory, and alarm signal. Then we'll go into how one can integrate critical systems with our fire alarm systems. So a fire alarm module can incorporate other functions within the fire alarm system. The fire alarm module may also provide an extension to the input or output to the fire alarm system. The module may provide a means of activating or deactivating a critical system incorporated. Also, the module are used to monitor pressure, temperature, flow rate on a fire suppression system. Programming is critical to identify an addressable component on the fire alarm system. A address can be used to indicate a device on the loop. A address can represent a physical location. The address is a physical number on device representing a discrete or binary number. Example, the address number 15 is represented as 1111, which is 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8. This number can be assigned to a module or initiating device. Now let us explain the different types of module. Module may come in the form of dual input module, single input module, class A, B input module, notification output module, relay module, fault isolator module, supervisory module. First, let us speak on the dual input module or the monitoring module. The dual input module, this module is designed for class B circuit operation. The dual input module monitor connects two normal open alarm supervisory or monitoring type dry contact initiating device. The dual input monitoring module has an input for select line circuits, and it comprises of two circuits which allows for normal open supervisory tamper switch or normally open water flow switch. Let us now get into a single input module. The single input module connects normal open alarm supervisory or monitor type dry contact initiating device to signal the control panel. This module is for class B circuit operation. The single input module in its physical state has a select line circuit input to the module. On the output side, or rather the input, it has a normal open initiated devices connected across it. The single input module is configured in a Class B operation. The next module we'll be speaking about is a Class AB input module. The Class AB input module, it monitors smoke detector, signal the control panel of any trouble or alarm condition. The module also regulates and supervises the 24 volts DC input power. For a Class AB input module, such module will allow an input of a 24 volts to provide additional power. It will also allow an input from a select line circuits, right? And the Class AB input module may be configured in a Class A wiring format or a Class B wiring format. Such monitor a smoke initiating device. A relay module is a module that are good for actuator that is added to a fire alarm system. A relay modules are a good module for functions like shutting down elevator system, air handling system, and to provide emergency exit for locked doors. In its physical states, the relay module will allow connection across a select line circuit. The relay modules provides a normally open and a normally closed contact for operation. The fault isolator module. For the fault isolator module, it protects a Class A select line current from total collapse due to wire-to-wire short circuit. The module monitors line voltage and opens the select line circuit when a short is detected. A short is isolated between the two modules located electrically closest to the short. In its physical state, the fault isolator module will connect across a select line circuit. A notification output module. A notification module can be used for connection of a Class A or Class B output notification appliance circuit. The output module energizes to operate polarized audible and visual signals. The notification connects a supervised output circuit to a signal riser. The output wiring is monitored for open and short circuit. In its physical states, additional power of 24 volts is provided and it is connected across a select line circuits. The notification module provides a Class A wiring format as well as a Class B wiring format, and it may be used to connect across a horn or a strobe. Programming and setting parameter for control panel. Before we get into setting and programming the parameter of the control panel, we're going to identify key components. First, for the control panel, we have inputs for the select line circuits. We have inputs for the notification circuits. We have relay inputs, phone line inputs. We have input for the power of 120 volts AC, and we have inputs which allows for networking. It is for the Ethernet, and we have input for programming using a USB cable. Programming and setting the parameter for the control panel. Programming the control panel can be thought of as a three-part process. You must program for system option. These are options that affect general operation of the panel. You can also program for option for input points and zones. These are primarily options that control detection behavior. We may also program for options for output points and groups. This includes selecting characteristics for output groups and mapping output circuits to output groups. The parameter of the fire alarm panel comes with understanding the point system and the fire alarm circuit. It also comes with enabling or disabling the point by zone or per device. Such parameter on the fire alarm system may be disabled or enabled per notification group, and the point status is allowed to be viewed via the control panel display. A point represents a registered input on the select line circuit. Such points are linked to an address for a device on the loop. Every point on a system can be made to enable or disable during operation. Enable or disable point per zone will provide an option of activating and deactivating a zone. A notification output can be made to enable per group. The output on a notification represented a single point. Point is enabled or disabled by navigating through the interface of the fire alarm panel. There are three different signals that are important to identify from the fire alarm control panel. These signals are supervisory signal, trouble signal, and alarm signal. Supervisory signal means a part or whole of a fire alarm system is in an abnormal condition and requires attention. A trouble signal provides an indication of fault or problem on a circuit with a module or device that require maintenance or repair. Alarm represents a change of states that result in the activation of a fire alarm system. An alarm occurs as a result of a signal transmitted by an initiating device. Systems. Integrating fire alarm system with other systems provide an option of integrating or shutting down a system with the use of relay and modules made to provide an input to these systems. Ear handling unit. Fire alarm systems can be made to stop ear handling unit. Such system can be made to close damper during the activation of a fire alarm system. Emergency exits. Relay and module provide activations of emergency exit door which would not always available. Elevator recalls. During the fire alarm activation, an elevator can send to the first floor as well as preventing access during the activation. Fire pump. Fire pump activation is initiated during the activation of the fire alarm system to enable the function of the deluge system. Okay, thanks for this wonderful presentation. You may visit us at the vigilantsocietyofengineers.com and sign up to join our team of engineers and technical professionals in the field. We are open for more questions and answer in relation to this topic. Thank you.